What up? It's 92.9 WDUP. We learn this home of timeless hip hop and R&B. It's your boy Mike Mitch Ill. Special guest checking in, man. We got my man Marquette King in the building. How you doing, man?
What's good, man? The King is here. I'm
Yeah,
good, man.
Marquette King, man. I mean, I'm sure you heard of him, man. All pro NFL punter, XFL. You know, musician now. You know what I mean? Doing his thing on the music thing, and that's what we gonna talk about here, man. Talk about what you got going on now, man.
Man, what I got going on right now, I'm working on an album. It's coming out January, February. I haven't decided yet, but I got that KS107. What else? And also I just started back training XFL, USFL merging together. So I'm starting to train a lot more, party a lot less, and just stay focused.
Yeah. You always wonder this about like kickers, man. Like, what muscle group do you train to actually have a boot? You know what I mean? You kick 87 yarders, man. Like, is it like your core? Is it like your hips? Like, what is it?
I train my
No.
biceps and my triceps because I mean the kicking is God given, but like the
Okay.
biceps and triceps, I gotta look good when I'm out there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel
gotta
that.
feel the uniform in.
No, because like every time I watch football, I'm like, man, sometimes I want to go to my local high school, man, and work on kicking. Maybe I give me a meal real quick and get them. So I'm like, oh,
Man,
what do you work out? You know what I'm saying? Do squats.
shoot.
Yeah.
Sometimes I do some lower body. I don't do a lot though. Like it don't really take much. It's more quick twitch. So like I just do a bunch of receiver drills and stuff.
Okay. Yeah, man. I mean, if you wasn't a punter, like, yo, what would be your dream position?
Receiver, because I came out as a receiver.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, so
I can see that. So, yo, kind of talk about your record, man. You got the new record out. You know what I'm saying? Like, give them details about that.
man, so I got a record. The one we're pushing is Sweet Tea. It's got like a country pop, hip hop vibe. Yeah. I like how it bounces between those three genres. Like that's the music that I kind of grew up on, more pop, because my parents won't let me listen to hip hop when I was younger with my sister, so we'd be listening to NSYNC, Christina Aguilera, Backstreet Boys, and all that. And then when I went to the HBCU, Fort Valley State, listening to more hip hop, and I was like, all right, I like this too, but what if I missed it? So
right,
yeah.
Hey, how long you been doing the music thing? I know football is like the way you got on, but like now you're doing music. You know, kind of talk about like your whole musical journey and all that.
So I've been actually recording my voice on the actual track for like 7.5 years. I've always been in the music. I've always been really good at producing music, and I stopped when football started getting serious.
Okay, so yo, kind of give like your background, where you from, and all that. You know, I mean, I'm sure everybody could Google it, man, but it'd be great to have you. You know, what I mean, kind of just do a quick rundown of how where you currently at.
So I'm from Macon, Georgia. Grew up out there and got picked up by the Raiders in 2012. Kind of got homesick, decided to go back home in the off season, hang out there, and then I realized like, man, like I need to get out the house more, because the more I kept going back to the house, the more I started seeing that the magic wasn't there that was there when I was growing up. It's time to move on to the next page. So I stayed out in Cali more, went through the seasons and everything. And then after that, it was just history. Played with the Raiders until 2018. Then the John Gruden incident happened, and ended up going to the Broncos, and then got hurt playing on the Broncos. And then, man, I just started picking up in music a lot more. I started picking up more in music in 2016. Yeah. So that's when I started picking up in it more, and then got back into football, but the XFL version.
Yeah, I hear that. And you talk about the Gruden incident. Like, matter of fact, I got family members who Raiders fans. They ain't even never been out to Oakland or Las Vegas. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I mean, big up my cousin Keith, my uncle Marcus, you know, I mean, cousin Gerald, they all, I shout them out, you know what I'm saying? So I'm sure they hyped up, like, talking to you right now, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I just smoked my Giants. I'm a Giant fan. The Raiders just smoked us. Yeah.
Oh, man. Hold on. Wait, the Giants won yesterday?
Nah, we got smoked. like 30-7 or something like that. We got smoked.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, man. So, yeah,
that's that Madden story.
Word. So, like, how do you enjoy playing in the XFL? You know, you did talk about the merge and all that. How do you enjoy that? And what's the difference between, you know, the actual NFL versus where you at right now?
The difference between the NFL and the XFL is the check.
Of course, that.
But also,
I feel like that was going without saying. Just for playing.
I know, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like a lot of people know I definitely still belong in the NFL, but it is what it is. I know I learned how to dance in the rain. I'm a veteran at dancing in the rain. And I just love life. So that's what I've been doing, is just doing that. And whenever the season comes up, whenever they decide to come up with a date, then I'm on. Yeah. And then, just working on the music.
Yeah, I hear that, man. Oh, you come from an HBCU. we gotta ask the question, man. How you feel about Coach Prime, man? Deion Sanders going from HBCU to Colorado. Did that kind of bother you a little bit, rub you the wrong way, pause? You know what I'm saying?
Not at all, man. Like it's first of all, a lot of people don't realize, but like we all got our own journeys in this life, man. And people need to focus on what they got going on and keep encouraging people to keep doing better things and big things. Like what he's doing for the game of football is big time. He's doing some big time stuff for the game of football. He's making coaching look cool. I don't even watch football, but I actually sat and tuned in on one of his games just to watch him, like watch his team and support. But that's my guy.
Word, I hear that. So let's get back to the Sweet Tea record. You know, we got the video for it. Talk about the treatment of it. You know, talk about the video and, you know, all the mechanisms on that.
Yeah. Shoot, we recorded it down in Austin, Texas, like way out in the boondocks somewhere. And the house that we were at was super nice. But it's a good vibe record. I like making good vibe music, and that's what the main focus was. He got the color coding correct on everything, makes it look real friendly, family friendly. No cursing in the song, so I can play it anywhere. And I was really strategic.
I mean a lot to us, man. Being radio, you don't understand. Every time there's mad record, the first word is a cuss word. Like, come on, man. So I appreciate that. Come on, man. You talk about some of your musical influences. Like you said, you kind of was like, you know, kind of sheltered from hip hop. You know, so like musically, like who influenced your sound?
I'm a huge Calvin Harris fan. I like Calvin Harris.
Okay.
I like a little bit of Future, but I also like Ludacris. Ludacris is the most lyrical artist I've ever heard. I think he's one of the best. Who else? That's about it, man. I mean, I know a couple of other artists, but like once you start making your own music, you kind of like create your own little style. And that's what I've been doing.
So and like you doing any touring, any shows?
I got a show coming up in Florida. I just did a show in the Bay Area a couple of weeks ago. So all that's starting to pick up. I've been performing for Charles Woodson. He's been having he has his Woodson whiskey events. So his team got to perform after he does his little presentations and everything. After that, go straight to the game. We just party in the Wing Club.
That's cool. That's cool. So any EPs, albums, you know, and kind of talk about like your past work, some of the past music you've been putting out. You know, you've been out here doing it for a minute.
Yeah, so I got an EP called Gratitude with an Attitude. It's the same style and vibe of music as Sweet Tea. So I actually really like that one a lot. I actually wrote a message in the last song to all the Bay Area fans because I feel like the time that I departed from the Raiders at that time is I was just feeling a certain type of way, and I decided to make a song just to say thank you to most of the Raider fans. And so that's one of the bigger projects I had. That was an EP, a 5-song EP. I got a new song coming out called I Can Kick a Ball. I did not want to mix football and music together, but my team thought it was the best thing to do, and it just happened. So that's gonna come out soon, and I got that whole album called KS107.
Okay, and I mean I see both sides of that. You know what I'm saying? So I see a team like, yo, man, embrace the your football background, but then you kind of like you on some new tip like, yo, I'm about my music right now. But I mean, you back out here, you know what I mean, kicking, you know what I mean, out here with the boot, you know what I mean? But, hey, yo, what's the difference? Why can't a punter be a field goal kicker? You know what I'm saying? Like, kind of intrigued by that. Because I feel like if I ever make the pros, that'll be my, you know what I mean, my best way to make the pros, you know what I mean? Because, like, like, learn how to kick it.
It's different styles. Like, you swing it straight on one, and you got to swing the leg sideways on the other. So you're using two muscles. That's hard. I can kick a little bit, but, like, not enough to be pro or be good at it like that.
But, like, yo, I mean, you bring a little flash to it. I think that's dope. You know what I'm saying? I think that's missing. And then, like, yo, do you feel like your teammates respect you? Because you know how the narrative is, like, all right, their teammates probably don't respect the kicker like they should. You know what I'm saying? Because they ain't out there, like, you know what I'm saying, doing that. But it's just like, how are you receiving it? I kind of like you got a little Coach Prime in you. Got some Deion Sanders in you. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? It's like, can I talk about
Come on, baby. No, I definitely got a lot of respect for my teammates, man. They always showed love. And you got to remember, too, like, I came in college as a receiver, so I've always had the mindset and the attitude of a receiver. I just had a God-given talent at kicking the ball real high and real far. So, I mean, I always got love from them. Even in the NFL, I got more love in the NFL than I did in college, you know? So, I mean, I'm super thankful for it.
No, absolutely, man. Like, I feel bad if you had to stomp somebody out back in high school or elementary, man. I think, oh, man,
Dude.
they caught up that way.
Why?
Yeah, man. So, yo, outside of the music and, of course, what I mean, football, man, what else you got going on? Like, any clothing, any other endeavors?
I make jewelry, so I make my own jewelry. I got a website,
Yeah.
marquetteking.com. It's in the shop.
Mm-hmm.
But I usually make it when I got free time and take a picture of it, put it in the shop, and
Right.
I make a lot of love and support from that. I actually really like them. I enjoy making them and I enjoy sending them off.
Yeah. All right, man. So, how can people keep in touch with what you got going on and everything like that? Give everybody your info and all that.
So my Instagram, Twitter, all of it's the same. Just Marquette King, MarquetteKing. And Spotify, Apple Music. I thought about trying to make an alias name, but I was like, you know what? I worked really hard for this name that I got. So
Yeah.
you know what? Hey.
Now I feel that word. I mean, it's unique too. You know what I'm saying? Like I think of Marquette, I'm thinking about the college and all that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's kind of unique. You know what I mean? So I feel that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, growing up with your people, they ain't had no nickname for you, nothing like that. Try no.
Not
Name?
really.
Nah.
Nah.
I don't
Not
doubt. So yeah, man. Hey yo, make sure you get into a Marquette King, man. I appreciate you checking with us, man. We about to get to your record, Sweet Tea. You know what I mean? Kind of like sell it real quick while I cue the record up.
Yes, sir. Oh, yo, check this out. Song by Marquette King, Sweet Tea. Check it out. It's a good vibe. Pop vibes. I don't know.
Yeah.
Go get you some Sweet Tea and go mix it up with some Crown Peach.
Yeah, there you go, man. We have it, man. Marquette King right here, 929. Appreciate you, brother.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.
All right, man.